For many moons, I dreamed of a blaster that didn't exist. A blaster that would end all Nerf wars. Anything that you bring it to, you would always win. Such a blaster was not like any other blaster. It was something far more sinister, far more terrifying, far more dangerous. If you had control over it, you would put an end to any Nerf war single-handedly. One could say it would be an exceptional projectile, something that could break the laws of any Nerf war that you brought it to, simply by existing. Some would call it a blaster, with the capable prowess of swiftly launching darts in every direction if it were to fall on the floor. The trigger being a big button that would be actuated on contact with the ground. You most likely know of this supposed weapon, the NERF NUKE, a blaster that doesn't exist. But now that I've finally embraced my inner YouTuber and clickbaited you all in here, here is what we're actually reviewing today. This is probably the closest thing that anyone's ever going to get to seeing a real NERF NUKE. And it was released in the Dart Tag series. It's called the Dart Tag Tracker Flag. So why do I say that this thing is similar to a NERF NUKE? Well, you can use it in games as if it were some kind of explosive item that is going to go off if you don't disarm it fast enough, which is kind of the whole point of this thing. On the back of it, there's a set of instructions, which allows you to use it in multiple different ways. And there are several switches on the front of it, which you can use to change it to whatever you want. First, there is the flag option, which is at the very bottom. The way it works is simple. You have the flag and it beeps. Once you activate it, as long as it remains perfectly still or move just a little bit, it won't go off. However, if you suddenly take it and run, it yells at you. And it continues yelling at you until you, shut up! Until you deactivate it again, or just turn it off. The other options this thing has are the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, which if you set it to those, it'll start beeping like this. Once you activate it, you have 5 minutes. If you don't disarm it in 5 minutes, or you pick it up, it goes off again. However, if you do push the button before you touch it, you win. And it makes even more noise. Stop! Stop! It is a fun novelty, and even though it really isn't a true NERF NUKE, it's probably the closest thing we're ever going to get. I don't know why my hair wants to stick up like that. Though, it really does take a lot of imagination to see this thing as a NERF NUKE, which is pretty unfortunate that we never got something like that, even though ThinkGeek really did fool me back in the day. When that video first came out, I really did believe that was the NERF NUKE, and I wanted one, and I tried everything in my power to obtain one, only to realize that it was completely impossible because it just doesn't exist. And chances are, it's never ever going to, which is very unfortunate. But this is definitely an awesome piece of Nerf history in the Dart Tag series. And if you find one, I definitely recommend looking into it, because it can add a lot more flair to your games, and if you want to see it as a Nerf NUKE, you honestly can use it as one. So, thank you guys for watching. Bye! Alright, that's a wrap. Let's finish this up. Okay. It's not the same. I wish damn NERF NUKE was real. Stupid April Fool's Day is a Titanic pain in my ass. Always promise for something, but never delivers. Oh well, at least I got a video for today, so it's better than nothing. Wait a minute, what was that? What? Huh? Sure. Okay. 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 I don't think it's supposed to. Oh, I guess it is real.